Hi, I'm Caroline.
Hi, Caroline. I'm Leah.
Hi, Leah. And this is Happiness and
is
Champagne.
So, what are we going to talk about tonight, today, tomorrow?
Great champagne.
I know. This is one of my favorites.
I know. I like a good French brut champagne myself.
So, I think we need to invest in a few cases of this to keep us busy for the year.
I think you're right, because who knows how much we go through per episode. Anyhow, we're going to talk about dating with older children.
Do I start from the beginning? Do you really want to know from the beginning?
Well, yeah.
So, you've not been through a divorce, and thank goodness. But I will say I've got 2 boys and 2 girls. And with my divorce, I thought because the children were older and out of high school that it would be easier because my parents divorced when I was 10. And come to find out, my sons had the hardest time with it. Whereas my daughters kind of didn't expect it, but, saw some changes and some bickering and, some changes in our marriage. But we both came from divorced parents, and I thought we were going to nip this in the bud and we were going to take it to a different level, but it didn't happen that way. So now I'm dating with adult children.
And there's been some funny stories with that.
You've been privy to all of them because you're very close with my daughter. You're close with my son. You're close with my kids. Mm-hmm. So why don't you share what I don't know about?
You bring a date home and your son actually is there, and uncomfortable things like that. That would be weird.
It is kind of weird because it's a respect level on both sides.
Yes.
And of course, my children don't want me to be bringing home every Tom, Dick, and Harry. They want me to be bringing home a person that has a potential relationship, which I think I thought, which I've not thought, and I didn't think.
She's brought home some characters that I would think that your kids wouldn't approve of.
Yes.
Yes.
So should I share one of those stories with you?
Sure.
So it was Christmas, and I felt I wasn't going to invite this person because he came out of the closet in a bumblebee costume.
No, not that one.
So,
no.
Yes, I did. I brought him to my family Christmas party, and he was drinking and drinking and drinking, and we get in the car, and I've got my daughter and her boyfriend at the time, and he's driving over curbs. My dad was behind us.
Oh.
So I said to him, you need to pull over and let me drive. And he's like, no, I've got this. Now, keep in mind, he had already totaled a car hitting a tree, but I did the same thing when we were teenagers, but we're grown adults. And my kids, actually, my son wasn't there that year, but my daughter was devastated and disappointed. And rightfully so.
Yeah.
I mean, I should never have involved him in my family because I come from a very big family. So it's not like a couple people getting together. We're talking 30 to 50 people usually at our family functions. And so some of the people that I've met that I've dated were looking for that. My son's girlfriend at the time, right now, actually. Love you, girlfriend.
I love her too.
She's awesome.
Yeah.
She's made mention that she wants to have the family that my son has, that my son takes for granted because my son doesn't know any different. Whereas with my 2 older stepchildren, they had 8 Christmases. It wasn't just my mom, my dad. It was my mom, my dad, their families, their extended families, and then, my ex's family. And these kids literally had 8 Christmases with us.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's
I can't imagine. I have a hard enough time doing one Christmas.
And I can't do it anymore because I mean, I had to sit down dinner with like 50 family members, with China and my silver, and it was just too much. I don't have that partner to help me
Yeah.
at the moment, which makes a big difference.
That makes a big difference. Again, dating with older children, they're not so quick to fondly receive the new person because they're not sure what to think at this point.
So, one of my long-term relationships.
Yes.
It didn't go well when my children met him
No.
because we ended up coming here to your Christmas party,
Yes.
and it was awkward.
They weren't happy. It was too soon. In my opinion, it was too soon for you to introduce this new guy to your children, adult children, but it was too soon. I knew it wouldn't go well. And I think I even pre-warned you, but you were like, I don't care. He has nowhere to go. I think he was supposed to be home and something happened with his flight, his plane, and he couldn't get home. So he was here anyhow. So you felt like, hey, he's here. I'm dating him.
Or was he living with me then?
No,
Because
he wasn't living with you yet. It was something like he.
we had just met. You're
Yes,
right. You're right.
yes.
You're right.
And so it was too
was
soon.
fresh
It was
because-
fresh.
Tony was living downstairs with me, and
No, Tony was already gone. But you picked up Tony for the party.
that's why Tony. was
Yeah,
at my
that's why. Yes.
house. Okay. Yes. So I have gotten that feedback from my kids, and I'm not saying, or am I? I mean, you're my sense of
You are saying that sometimes you move too fast.
right.
And I think that the older we get, based on what you've told me, and I can only imagine that we don't have a lot of time. We've said this before, so things happen faster in the older dating world, I think.
So when I met this guy, I was really liking him.
Yes.
And I knew that he was going to be in Virginia for 4 months. So I had to make a decision in 4 months. Was this worth, pursuing and moving forward with, which would have led me to have moved out of the state of Virginia.
Yes. And at the time, your daughter was getting married and you knew she was going to have a kid. I'm like, how can you move as a mom who's married? I'm not you, but how can you move? Because he had no attachment to children or your kids or anything like that. So you made the right decision.
I know, but
You did.
Just the fun of it all.
You had a lot of fun.
I did.
Yeah.
And I do have a high tolerance for
Yes, you're sort of like
adrenaline.
Adrenaline.
I have a high adrenaline rush.
Yeah, you do.
I love
And like your son, you have that. You like excitement, and that's why you go through all these different modes and of who you are, who you're not, what you accept, what you don't accept, and chameleon. You're the chameleon. Purple, red, pink, whatever color, you're going to be that person, and that's that's why you do the things you do. And sometimes I just want you to slow down and take a breath.
I can't. I'm the locomotive. Like I'm coming straight forward. Okay, so let's talk about that then, because this is all about finding a relationship
For you.
For me, because you've been through what I've been through, and we're trying to do something different. So with that being said, should we bring on a question that we got sent to us?
We did. Bring it on.
So this is going to be...
I'm excited.
This is a question. So we've not brought all of our questions onto our podcast, but this was one that we felt that we probably should bring on board.
All right, from Anonymous. I recently started dating a guy and he mentioned going to a sex club. I saw your podcast. How are you comfortable going at our age?
Good question.
Love it.
I wasn't comfortable. I wasn't comfortable in the beginning, but I preach that you have to try different things before you can either make an opinion and or, bash it. So I've always said, not only to my children, but to my friends, try it. Because if you don't try it, then you don't have the experience to talk about it, so to speak. So I went with an open mind. I didn't go with a mind that this was weird. It was, again, after 50 Shades of Grey came out. So I went in open-minded, and the very first meeting that you go to is about respect and about, how you approach somebody in this circumstance, if you're approachable.
I'm imagining this sex club as like Playboy bunnies or something. It's nothing like that, is it?
No, it's all makes and models. I mean, we're talking like white collar, blue collar, but it's not.
I'm talking body types right now. Like, is it like old, young, or what was the average age? Would you say?
I would probably say between 30 to 50. I mean, there was a wide range of people.
Okay.
So to get back to the question, how do you feel comfortable? It has to be something that you feel comfortable in your own skin before you even enter into it. Do some research, learn a little bit about it. Don't go in, blindfolded, so to speak. But I went in with an open mind, and I went in thinking if I was with my partner, what would my partner and I be doing together? Not what am I going to be doing with other people at this
It's so,
place.
For me, it's such a weird concept. So you're thinking, what are you and your partner going to do? But there are other people there. But again, you told me there were different levels. So, I mean, I have no concept of this.
And you don't until you really go. And that's why I'm glad I went. Okay, so, you can get a room and you can do different things. I don't know.
Are people I guess there's rooms where people can watch, and that's the whole
but that
point.
wasn't going on when I was there. There was an empty room
Okay.
with glass.
So
If I had really gone in with a negative attitude, I probably would never have gone back, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I went back 2 times afterwards. But what I got out of it is you got to feel strong in your skin. You've got to know what it is that you're going into, and you have to know what it is that you want and or receive and or not. Which I was and or not.
Yeah.
So I hope I answered your question to our
I don't know. The way I look at it is like, oh my gosh, getting naked in front of someone else, that would be weird at my age. I've had babies, and I'm thinking of my roles, and as a woman.
And I'm a woman.
I know.
So let's hold that thought then. Let's bring that on to next podcast, because there's a lot that I can shed onto that onto that topic.
Make you
and
feel
conversation.
sexy?
Yes.
Okay.
Put the hanger.
So the hanger is no. So follow us on
every social media platform that you have,
and send questions to champagne and happiness champagne at gmail.com.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let's have
see
fun
you next
with this.
week.
So we're just gonna have fun with this.
Well, yeah. Let's keep going. Woo!
Money can't buy you happiness,
But
champagne can. Cheers.